The creation of a human being is one of the most astonishing signs of Allah's power. The Quran, Hadith, and modern embryology provide profound insights into this miraculous process, demonstrating the truth of divine creation and reinforcing the concept of Tawheed, or the oneness of Allah. First stage, nutfa, or sperm drop. Allah says in the Quran, "Did we not create you from a worthless fluid?" Surah Al-Mursalat 77 verse 20. The term nutfa refers to a small drop of fluid. Modern science confirms that human life begins when the sperm from the male meets the ovum from the female, forming a zygote. This marks the beginning of human creation. Second stage, alaka, or clinging clot. Allah further says, "He created man from a clinging clot." Surah Al-Alaq 96 verse 2. The word alaka has three meanings in Arabic. One, something that clings. This aligns with how the fertilized egg attaches itself to the uterine wall. 2, a blood clot. The developing embryo at this stage resembles a clot of blood. 3, a leech-like structure. Modern embryology confirms that the embryo looks like a leech and absorbs nutrients from the mother's blood, just as a leech does. Third stage, mudda, or chewed lump. Allah describes the next stage. Then we made the sperm drop into a clinging clot. Then we made the clot into a lump of flesh. Surah Al-Mu'minun 23, verse 14. The term mugga means something chewed. At this stage, the embryo appears like a small piece of flesh with somites, which resemble tooth marks, as seen in early embryonic development. Fourth stage, idham, or bone formation. Allah continues, "Then we made the lump into bones." Surah Al-Mu'minun, chapter 23, verse 14. According to modern science, the cartilaginous skeletal framework begins to form before actual bone development. The embryo starts developing a structure that will later become the skeleton. Fifth stage, laham, or flesh formation. Allah then states, "Then we clothed the bones with flesh." Surah Al-Mu'minun, chapter 23, verse 14. Scientific research confirms that after the formation of bones, muscles or flesh begin to surround and cover them. This process ensures that the body structure is complete, aligning with the Quranic description. Sixth stage, a new creation or human formation. Allah says, "Then we developed it into another creation, so blessed is Allah, the best of creators." Of Surah Al-Mu'minun, chapter 23, verse 14. At this stage, the soul, or ruh, is breathed into the fetus, and it starts showing signs of independent movement. Modern science acknowledges this as the stage where brain activity and nervous system functionality become prominent. Stages of human creation in Hadith. The Prophet Muhammad provided further details on human creation. "Verily, each one of you is gathered in his mother's womb for 40 days in the form of a drop. Then he becomes a clot for the same period, then a lump of flesh for the same period. Then an angel is sent who breathes the soul into him and records 4 things: his provision, his lifespan, his actions, and whether he will be blessed or doomed." Sahih al-Bukhari 3208, Sahih Muslim 2643. This hadith aligns with modern embryology, which acknowledges that significant developmental changes occur in the first 40 days, followed by further differentiation. Comparison with modern science. The Quran and Hadith describe human creation in stages which perfectly match modern embryology. Some of the most striking parallels include nutfa, sperm drop, matches fertilization in modern science. Alaka, clinging clot, resembles implantation of the embryo in the womb. Mugga, chewed lump, appears like a somite stage embryo in early fetal development. Bones formation occurs before muscle development, just as described in the Quran. Flesh formation, muscle tissues wrap around the skeleton, completing the human structure. Soul being breathed in marks the stage where consciousness and brain function develop. The accuracy of these descriptions cannot be attributed to chance or human knowledge at the time of revelation, proving the divine origin of the Quran. The creation of man as a proof of Allah's power and oneness. Allah repeatedly emphasizes that human creation is a sign of His supreme power. Allah says, "And in yourselves, do you not see?" Surah Ad-Dariyat 51:21. The intricate and precise process of human creation is proof that Allah alone is the creator. Each stage of development follows a planned design. There is no randomness or blind evolution in creation. No other being or force shares in Allah's ability to create life. Allah challenges mankind. Were they created by nothing, or were they themselves the creators? Surah At-Tur 52:35. This rhetorical question compels human beings to reflect that life could not have emerged by itself, nor could humans create themselves. This destroys atheistic arguments and proves the oneness or tawheed of Allah. Conclusion: the divine origin of human creation. The Quran, Hadith, and modern science all point to the same truth. Human life is created through a miraculous process, controlled entirely by Allah. The Quran described embryonic development centuries before modern science. Scientific discoveries only confirm what the Quran already revealed. Each stage of creation highlights Allah's wisdom, power, and perfection. The precision of human development proves that Allah alone is the creator and sustainer. Allah says, "So blessed is Allah, the best of creators." Surah Al-Mu'minun 23:14. This knowledge should increase our faith, or iman, gratitude, and submission to Allah. Share this truth so others can reflect on the greatness of Allah's creation and His oneness.